Duncan Walker Bannatyne, OBE, is a Scottish entrepreneur, philanthropist and author. His business interests include hotels, health clubs, spas, media, TV, stage schools, property and transport. He is most famous for his appearance as a business angel on the BBC programme Dragon's Den. He was appointed an OBE for his contribution to charity. He has written 7 books: Anyone Can Do It, Wake Up and Change Your Life, How to Be Smart with Your Money, How to Be Smart with Your Time, 43 Mistakes Businesses Make, 37 Questions Everyone in Business Needs to Answer, and Riding the Storm. In May 2013, it was reported that Bannatyne is £122 million in debt. However, he says this is a company debt and the company has assets of £230 million. Early life: Bannatyne was born in Dalmau west of Glasgow. His father Bill had served in the Argyll and Sutherland Highlanders in World War II and worked on the Burma Railway after being captured by the Japanese following the fall of Singapore. He then worked in the foundry at the Clydebank Singer plant. As a child, Duncan lived in one room with his parents and siblings in a large house shared with 6 other families. He attended Dalmau Primary School where he displayed a talent for arithmetic and won a place at Clydebank High School after passing the 11-class exam. Most pupils owned a bicycle, so he resolved to earn the money to buy one for himself. The local newsagent was not interested in employing him, so she challenged him to find 100 new customers in return for a paper round. He called her bluff by returning with 100 names, but later reflected that it would have been more entrepreneurial to have sold the list. He only enjoyed PE and would work at the high school and left at 15 without any qualifications. In 1964, after a few weeks working for a local cabinet maker, he joined the Royal Navy, initially enlisting for 12 years as a junior second-class engineering mechanic at RNTE Shotley near Ipswich, better known as the boys' training establishment HMS Ganges. He served in the Navy for several years, including a spell on the aircraft carrier HMS Eagle, before receiving a dishonourable discharge for throwing an officer off a boat landing jetty in Scotland. In his autobiography, he claims this was in part a reaction to this officer's abuse of his authority, in part aided by his shipmates and in part a way of getting out of the Navy, with which he had become disillusioned. Bannatyne was 19 years old when this happened. After the incident, he had to serve 9 months in Colchester Military Detention Centre before being discharged aged 20. He later spent 10 days in Glasgow's Barlinnie prison for not paying a £10 fine in relation to a charge of breach of the peace and resisting arrest. Career: Bannatyne spent his 20s moving from one job to another. Upon his return to Clydebank, he trained as an agricultural vehicle fitter and then travelled around the country repairing tractors. He lived on the island of Jersey for 4 years from 1974, where he gained an HGV licence and earned a living through several jobs including deck care attendant, ice cream seller and hospital porter. He also surfed, partied and met his first wife on the island. With Jersey's difficult business climate for outsiders, at age 29 Bannatyne and his wife moved to Stockton-on-Tees in northeast England. He has stated that he was poor and did not have a bank account until the age of 30. His business career began almost immediately after his move to Stockton-on-Tees with an ice cream van purchased for £450. He soon expanded by buying more vans during the period of the Glasgow ice cream wars, about which he made comment in a newspaper interview I got by using the CB radio. It was mainly bluster, but someone did get hospitalised. He eventually sold the business for £28,000, founding a nursing home business called Quality Care Homes, which he then sold for £26 million in 1997, and children's nursery chain Just Learning for £12 million. The Just Learning chief executive during the 1992–97 period was Conservative MP Michael Fallon. Bannatyne has since expanded into health clubs, with Bannatyne's Health Clubs chain to his name, and also bars, hotels and property. He acquired 26 health clubs from Hilton Hotels in August 2006 at a price of £92 million. Bannatyne's is now the largest independent chain of health clubs in the United Kingdom. In May 2010, he added the Charlton House Hotel and Spa in Somerset to the portfolio. with the view to adding more spa facilities and treatment rooms. In October 2008, he opened the £12 million Bannatyne Spa Hotel in Hastings. In December 2009, Bannatyne joined the UK's largest monthly business magazine Business Matters as a monthly columnist alongside former apprentice winner Michelle Dewberry. His wealth as of 2011 was estimated at £430 million by the Sunday Times Rich List. In 2012, the Sunday Times Rich List listed him as equal 869th with a worth of £85 million. His net worth dropped because of divorce and a drop in property values at his Bannatyne fitness chain, which made a £16.2 million loss in 2011 after exceptional one-off write-downs. His wealth as of 2014 was estimated at £175 million by the Sunday Times Rich List. Television. From 2005 until 2015, Duncan was a dragon on the BBC television series Dragon's Den. During his time on the show he invested in 36 businesses. In 2015, Bannatyne took part in the 15th series of I'm a Celebrity. Get Me Out of Here. His fee for taking part in the show was donated to the Operation Smile charity. Charity works. Bannatyne received his OBE partly in recognition for his work with charities such as Mary's Meals. He has funded several projects over a 10-year period in Romania, notably Casa Bannatyne in Tas and Rgu Mure, a hospice for orphans with HIV and AIDS in which he invested £80,000. In March 2008, he established the Bannatyne Charitable Foundation with a personal injection of £1 million. On May 19, 2008, Bannatyne added his support to the launch of the Geared for Giving campaign at the House of Commons to encourage UK business leaders to set up and promote a workplace giving scheme to benefit UK-registered charities with tax-effective donations through employees' pay. He then helped to promote Clydesdale Bank's and Yorkshire Bank's efforts to promote the programme through ATM rolls. They are really going for it. Over 20% of their employees are giving money through this system, Bannatyne says. On August 29, 2008, Bannatyne appeared on television programme Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Raising £20,000 for charity NCH. He became president of the charity No Smoking Day in October 2008. The charity runs the annual health awareness campaign helping people who want to stop smoking. Bannatyne is a trustee of Comic Relief and in November 2008 he travelled to Ethiopia with other trustees of Comic Relief. In August 2010, he agreed to become patron of PC David Rathband's Blue Lamp Foundation, a charity established by the Northumbria Police Constable David Rathband, who was blinded by gunshot wounds in the 2010 Northumbria police manhunt. Politics. Bannatyne has previously supported the Conservative Party under Margaret Thatcher, then switched to support the Labour Party under Tony Blair and Gordon Brown. This is evidenced in a 2008 promotional video supporting Brown. On appearing on the Question Time panel on February 7, 2008, he revealed having been a donor to the Labour Party under Blair. He also voiced his support for Brown, but criticised the cabinet for what he described as petty squabbles based on personal ambition. In March 2011, Bannatyne appeared to switch political affiliations again, by backing certain measures imposed in Chancellor George Osborne's budget even though he criticised the government a few months earlier. In April 2015, only a week after signing a letter to the Daily Telegraph supporting the Conservative Party in the 2015 general election, he reversed his position, and pledged his vote to Labour, praising leader Ed Miliband's courage in pledging to scrap non-domicile tax status. Personal life. Bannatyne has 4 children by his first wife, Gail, Holly, Abigail, Jennifer and Eve. 3 with his second wife, Joanne, Emily and Thomas. He also has 2 grandchildren, Ava and Austin, from his eldest daughter. Bannatyne met Joanne Mathieu when she worked for him as a junior nurse at Quality Care Homes in 1992. Proposed to her in Barbados in early March 2006, and married her on November 11, 2006 at St Mary's Church in Norton. Celebrities at the wedding ceremony included Anna Rydler Richardson, Cherie Lungi, Gary McCorland, Dragon's Den presenter Evan Davis and fellow Dragons Theo Paphitis, Richard Farley, Simon Woodruff and Deborah Medden. Pop star Mark Arman then performed for 200 guests in the warehouse next to his company's head office. Joanne filed for divorce in 2010, and divorce proceedings were finalized in January 2013. Bannatyne owns a house in Wynyard Park, in the northeast of England and a holiday villa in Moogins, near Cannes. He was awarded an honorary Doctorate of Science by Glasgow Caledonian University on July 5, 2006 for services to business and charity. He was also awarded an honorary Doctorate of Business Administration from Teesside University, on February 6, 2009. His 60th birthday was celebrated at Murano's in London, with celebrities such as David Coulthard, James Caan, Theo Paphitis and Anna Rydler Richardson. A second party was held in the northeast and was headlined by UK soul singer Beverly Knight and featured Sydney Hawkes, with the festivities occurring in a converted warehouse in Darlington, County Durham. He openly discussed having had cosmetic surgery under his eyes on The Graham Norton Show. Had an acting role in the Teen television comedy pilot Girls Club where amongst other actors, he performed alongside the actress Georgia Taylor. In 2011, he revealed that he suffers from prosopagnosia. On October 1, 2012, Bannatyne was taken to hospital after suffering a heart attack. Bannatyne began dating dental nurse Nigora Whitehorn, 35, in June 2015. References. External links, official website, Duncan Bannatyne at the Internet Movie Database, Bannatyne's monthly column with Business Matters magazine, Growing Business Magazine meets Bannatyne, a review of Anyone Can Do It. Interview April 2010, Duncan Bannatyne on Twitter.